Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Hey everyone, welcome to iPad Focus. I'm your host today, and we've got some major news coming from Apple's WWDC 2025 conference. That's right, folks, they just announced iPadOS 26, and it's packed with features that will make you wonder how you ever managed without them. First off, let's talk about the big picture. For years, fans of the iPad have been asking for more Mac-like functionality on their device, and Apple has finally listened. With iPadOS 26, we're seeing a major shift towards making the iPad feel like a real computer. And we're not just talking about cosmetic changes, this is some serious, meat and potatoes updates. One of the most exciting features in iPadOS 26 is floating window support. That's right, folks, you'll be able to open apps in their own windows, resize them as needed, and position them wherever you want on the screen. It's like having a mini Mac right in your hand. And if that wasn't enough, Apple's also bringing window tiling and snapping to iPadOS 26, just like the Mac. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but wait, isn't this still an iPad? And to that, I say yes and no. The fact is, for a long time, Apple has been treating the iPad as a slightly secondary product compared to its Mac lineup. But with iPadOS 26, they're finally starting to bridge that gap. Let's take a look at some of the other features in more detail. Apple's also refreshing the Files app with a new list view that lets you view information about your files, kind of like on the Mac. And if that wasn't enough, they've even brought the Preview app from macOS to iPadOS 26, which is great news for anyone who loves working with PDFs. But what really sets iPadOS 26 apart is the menu bar. You know, that little strip at the top of your screen where you can access all sorts of useful functions. Yeah, Apple's finally brought it to the iPad, and it's about time. Now, developers will even be able to customize their own drop-down menus, which means we'll see even more Mac-like functionality in the future. And let's not forget about file management. With the new file list view and custom colors for folders, you'll feel right at home on your iPad, even if you're used to using a Mac. So there you have it, folks. iPadOS 26 is shaping up to be a game changer for anyone who uses an iPad as their main computer. Apple's finally starting to take the iPad seriously, and we couldn't be more excited. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of iPad Focus. If you want to stay up to date on all the latest news from Apple, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. And if you've got any questions or comments, feel free to drop us a line in the chat box below. See you next time.